What's up, solar fan, my Pecron people? I have been missing you guys. You know, I'm always out here just doing videos on what I'm doing, and nobody shows love like the solar fam. So I appreciate you guys. Have been working on that Cat 215B excavator and the tractor and little Yamaha Big Wheels 80 and this harbor hut. Nobody shows me any love on those videos, but not my solar fam. So let's talk about it. Look at these skies. Pretty cloudy. Pretty cloudy, and we're going to be having rain for the next 4 days. Not good news for us, right? So we're over paneled, but I would say, you know, maybe not enough to do what we got to do. We got 773 watts of input. I've got a total of 8 375 watt panels out there, and looks like I'm going to probably be charging off of the old generator. And you know, happy to be able to have that option on the E3600LFP. I won't be charging off that heavy duty 30 amp plug, but I typically charge at a rate around 1800 watts, because anything over that, and you really can't use your AC output too much without overloading the inverter. But you know, when I originally ran all these wires into the old harbor hut, I used these 1.5-inch conduits, and I should have done 2-inch to kind of jam me up. So I can't fit 2 of these cords through there because of the plug size. So I came up with an idea. I've done some work to the old harbor hut recently and added the shed siding to the back. So what I want to do is, you know, I plan on running, you know, real wiring over to my other tiny house over there. Right now I'm just using these extension cords. So what I want to do is, you know, drill into there, add another box over here, and I'm going to run my power, outgoing power, to the old dollhouse out of that. And then what I'm going to do is have the other extension cord running out to the generator, which is going to be putting power into the Pecron unit to charge it up. Now, at some point, I'm going to trench, you know, regular wire into the ground and get this set up. I've got this mobile home, tiny home over here that happens to have a 50 amp plug that I've reduced down to 30 amps with a, you know, just like a simple adapter. You can see that underneath of there. But yeah, so I keep the generator close to this, that way I can plug that in, and if I do anything in there, I can just plug into the outlets and get power like normal people do. You know, I'm out here off grid, so you get used to hobo lifestyle, if you know what I'm saying, where it's nothing's easy. But it is peaceful out here. It's peaceful. It's very beautiful, especially this time of year. But anyhow, let's get into it. Not a whole bunch of super interesting stuff to view, but I haven't put a solar video out in a long time, and it was just because I haven't really had anything relevant to put out. Like the last time I talked to you guys, I had got these Watts 24/7 combiner boxes, and I had planned on upping my wire gauge, adding more panels so I could be like super over paneled to be ready for the winter. But I ended up buying this Cat 215B off of my neighbor. I've been bugging him to get this thing for a long time, and well, that's where my money went, and I've been working on that thing. So now we're back to slumming it with the system that I have instead of the system that I wanted. So let's do what we can do to keep these batteries charged and drill a couple holes in this place and reroute some cords so that way we can charge the old battery up. Okay, let's hit the old remote start here and test it out. Alright, well, it looks like we're in business. I'm going to probably let this guy run and get me up to 100% because they're calling for about 1.5 inches of rain tomorrow. So I'm, not trying to be pessimistic, but I'm not really expecting to get much solar input tomorrow. So we are on the go. Out of curiosity, what are you guys doing out there? What are you experiencing right now with your solar input? What are your plans for this winter if you're using your E3600LFP or similar item as your primary source of power, like me, off grid, or maybe you're using it to do some peak shaving or keep your costs down? How's your input going? One of our viewers had commented that he's, I believe, somewhat local to me, about an hour or so away, that he's been experiencing a lot of clouds lately, and the weather's similar. So I would say that I feel like I've been doing really good being over paneled. Like I said, I'm running a total of 8 LG panels. They're 375 watt panels in series parallel, 2 strings of that, and I've been doing pretty good. And you can see how cloudy it was outside. I'm still getting 700-ish watts of input, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good. But I haven't had to charge off the generator in a really long time, since it was towards the end of summer and we had some periods of rain. I was using up a lot of power during the summer with running 2 air conditioners, so it's been really nice so far this fall. I haven't really needed much heat up until recently, past couple of days, and haven't really had to run the air conditioner. So I've been 100% almost all day every day, so it's been pretty nice up until now. Let me know what you guys are experiencing. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you all on the next one.